All right. Hand doesn't have living end, doesn't have overlords, it doesn't have Charlotte's Agent, and has a living end. But do have Surveillant plus cycling lands, hard cast couple endurance, so probably just living end in your opening hand is disqualifying. Unless you have the nuts. Just get rid of Lottery Grave here. Does that make sense? Forest, go. Which land do you want to play first? I think on their City Stealers. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. What are they playing? Are you really playing Living In and not just getting Hedge Maze there? Does that even make sense? I'm a little confused. And my first hand was Gas, was a 2 Endurance. Oh, Allosaurus. Someone is paying attention. Yeah, well, that makes more sense. But even then, I mean, same question, right? Aren't you like getting a hedge maze? Budget? I don't know. Maybe you're just playing a homebrew. My legit, I mean, they do have like no history. Maybe they're just new player. That basically never happens on Magic Online, though. I don't know why I didn't discard the Generous End there. Just got distracted by their Generous End for Breeding Pool. I mean, I guess I can't really living in first anyways. They just have too many ants in the yard right now. Yeah, they're just playing living ends. Kavara's kind of nice in the mirror. I mean, he gets subtlety, I guess, but let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna speaker for endurance. Just wondering what I should discard. Just a land for now, maybe. Not discarding that end could cost me. Oh, if that resolves, then I'm keeping the end. I don't know. Endurance seems like it makes sense. What bad can it be? Sure. Yeah, just let them have it. Don't want to like pitch a generous end. Just rather have it in my graveyard. Probably playing Lord Beer's version. Hello, decklist, please. Oh, someone's asking on YouTube. Oh, decklist on YouTube is tricky. Why don't you come on Twitch? I wonder if I should save the end in case they have endurance plus living end. Could buy me a lot of time. I guess I have agent if they're living end. They need to have like. They need to have endurance, living end, and a force of negation. Why didn't I do endurance? Maybe you should watch Was the Sun on Wrath of Wrath? Have you considered that? Maybe you have the sound on, you just don't pay attention to anything I say. Alright, for Wrath of Wrath, just not paying attention. I did not endurance because I'd rather have Ent in my graveyards. And if I do that, they take my Charlotte's agent, and I think I'm in a worse spot than if I don't endurance. What about suspending a living in there? Be like quite chaotic. Could cast the agent. So I only have one living in left. Second Leyline, I'm not even playing the first one in this list. I mean, Leyline's not the greatest against Wistfulness. I'm not a big Leyline fan in general. Thinking the agents might be good because they might have to like endurance me at some point. Living ends get reshuffled, and then my agent are relevant, maybe. I don't know. So they get 2 ends and a deceit. I get an endurance, a generous hit. Alright. Do I have lethal if I just hard cast the endurance? They have a blocker. They block Wistfulness. They take 8, so I don't. Thing is, they're probably gonna have endurance too. They might have subtlety. I would just hard cast it and save my thing, but maybe I'm just missing a kill if I do that. Hey Jay, subbing, first time chatter, appreciate you. Welcome to the chat. What do you think I should do, Jay? Hardcast is the safest. Then I don't have lethal. Is that second agent really that relevant? When I only have one living in left in my deck? You'll live by lethal, so you just pitched endurance. Alright, I pitched endurance, this subtlety, living in resolves, hydro endurance. Really not missing that second agent, am I? Alright, I don't know. He said he lives by lethal, so I'm gonna go with for lethal. It's fine. -1 agent XDD. The real question is, do they also have endurance? They do. Endurance might speak her too. Yeah, that did not work out very well. It's probably good to be cautious in general in this matchup. You're sorry, you're good. I'm the one making the decisions, ultimately. Who has cast endurance now? Does that make sense? I mean, their top card is agent. It's not like they can have anything. Oh no, they put Charlotte's agent on the bottom. They're probably gonna sack a food. I didn't need a stack of food. All I got. I just assumed they would keep agent on top, but I'd have another one in the end already. Well, this sucks. I think it's subtlety, my endurance. Fine. Alright, does lose.
The goddamn endurance.
Yeah, this is getting all bad. There's a lot of missteps. Kind of sucks I get max punish. Why did you not put Charlotte's Agent on top? I mean, what do you think I have in hand? Just no Charlotte's Agent. How did he not sag their food token? That one's like really weird. Oh, that's kind of a disaster. That was just so much damage. I'm not end up mattering one way or the other though. Alright, let's make them have it, I guess. Do we need a prediction gamba for the thing for the unban? Someone come up for the prediction options for me. Not sure. Tricky spots. Right casting ends bad against subtlety. Also just bad against living ends. Could just say go for now. Every time that I didn't play cautious, I got punished, so I guess I'm gonna play cautious. Attacking. So they drew an endurance. I'm okay losing an agent. It's a little something, taps them out. It's a card in my graveyard. The Unban Hopeless Nightmare, so I can play my one standard deck I have. My team played Esper Pixie at the PT. It's pretty good. Did well. Ended up with like over 50% win rates. Alright, I did not play the best, but it worked out. Except I don't really know how to sideboard. I don't know if you want the betrayals or just the living ends. Like, I think Menino brings in betrayal, but he has Teferi. He like betrayals your overlord and then gets back to fairies and endurance and stuff. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna keep it simple for now. Well, that is unpleasant. The damage of street trace can kind of add up. Could do these 5 for 4 street trace, then let's see. A living end. Some herbal tea, honey, and ginger. I mean, I do that. I guess I haven't been doing the ginger. Also, Force of Negation is kind of an awkward one in the mirror. Board out all the living ends in the mirror, especially in Salt Eye. It's pretty risky. But Betrayal might be better. I could also just do both. Because sometimes they're just living in you, and then you don't have living in your deck, and you can't win anymore. Force. I think people are just gonna have their living ends, though. Yeah, I'm rusty. Probably should have all the forces. Sometimes you just get them though, just force the living in and kill people. I don't know. Like I said, I think at any rate, 4 subnegation and 0 street wraith is probably bad. They put it on the bottom. Well, you guys have no lands. Maybe have like another overlord already. And no third lands. Druid Lano is gonna fetch. Ooh, Ashiok. I mean, Ashiok's kind of tempting. They can't hardcast Endurance next turn. Take Ashiok. Seems good. Plus, when you ask like that, how can I say no? Make him have fun. I mean, could also just have a dispute, but dispute is also good against subtlety. The real question, are we going for deck damage? Or should I self-mail? Like the idea of deck damage, obviously. Let's see. Seishu does get rid of Overlord. Alright. Going for deck damage, chat. I just cannot resist targeting them instead of milling myself. I mean, I have 3 creatures in the yard. And I think deck damage might be relevant with all the Overlord stuff. Getting some of the lands. It's classic Cobe though. Name a more iconic duo. Thinking deck damage matters in Cope. You would, Jim. You would love deck damage. Why am I not surprised? Are you qualified for Turin, Jim? I'm not going right now because it's only my second favorite Portuguese Magic player who's going, but if my second favorite Magic Portuguese player is going and my favorite Magic Portuguese player is going, then maybe I'll have to go. I haven't played Magic in months. I actually only watched this stream and 1 in the morning. Okay. Is that good or bad that most people who watch my stream don't even really play Magic? A little bit of both. Okay, they still have at least some living ends. Okay, it's cool that I have Overlord and Asha going, etc., but what should I do? Just hard cast Curator? Note Evan. My favorite Italian Magic player? I mean, I could say Mango. Not sure that's true. Luca Chiera? I don't know. That name popped up. Turn Curator to Endurance. Yeah, they could still set up like a big living in and have Endurance. I think playing Curator's got to be at least decent, right? They might have disputes. They might hardcast something. I guess we could then use disputes, not the worst. Hardcast dispute can card a living into. Let's go for that. How bad can that be? What about your favorite Belgian player? Xaf and Swap don't count. Who's Xaf already? My favorite Belgian? Uh, Dilson? I don't know if you know who Dilson is though. Sig draw, is it? Let's see. So I can Charlotte's Agent, right? I should do that first, probably. Wow, only 2 matches left. How many players? 65. Wait, another mirror match? Okay, I mean, my hand's pretty decent in a mirror, I guess. Deceit. Do I care? Probably don't care, right? Endurance makes sense. Ooh, hello. Hello, goaded draw. Endurance or agents? Hoping for an ent, maybe. What am I saving solely for? Like endurance battles? Sure. I'm just gonna lose to them hardcasting the creatures if I don't start drawing lands. I think subtlety and stuff's only gonna buy me so much time. In chat. Alright, just get rid of that 4/4 flying. Does that make sense? The suspended and living end. Damn. Someone's that is very ballsy. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh, I guess I should just take a deceit. Is it timed so that it comes right when my overlord comes, or turn before? 1, 1, 0, living. Okay. Got that going for them. This hard cast the willfulness, probably. Gotta subtlety that. True, casting is not mandatory anymore. All right, so we know they have generous ent, and that's it. They have a living in 2 turns. So what happens if I go like endurance, pitch speaker, Charless agent? No, I don't even have that many creatures. What if I just hard cast endurance? That's probably pretty good, right? But we know they have wistfulness on top. 2 endurance, 2 agent, and a subtlety, and they're at 9. I guess it's just lethal. The question becomes, what do I get rid of, wistfulness or... A nice living end. I can like endurance myself. And do I want to have Charlotte's agent on top, maybe? Then I don't have lethal, right? Oh, they can kill agents. I'm not gonna have lethal either way, but they're gonna be down to 1. At least something. In them being down to 3. Oh, I have deceit, you're right. Alright, so might as well... Might as well put it on top, maybe? To just have insurance. The game keeps going. Somehow. What are people predicting? No changes, 2%, only commander changes. Commander plus 60 card changes. What are some people prediction for 60 card changes? I have none. I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe Pioneer. I'm not sure what Pioneer is like these days, but they have a living in, but they don't have to cast it. Can I do the same thing? Right? Agent, cast living in, endurance dome, endurance me, and then put agent back on top again. Right? Kind of sick. Funny game. Reject says modern and legacy. Wait, didn't it have wastefulness? I thought it had wastefulness in hand. I think you would cast it if you had it. Alright, so last time I did Free Disputes, Ashiok Awaken, I think, for a living end, and Forestry Trace. But then I was like, having 4 is a little sus. And then Betrayal might just be better than Living End. You just Betrayal Overlords. I'd rather Betrayal an Overlord. I'll try to actually win was... I feel like the Overlords thing makes a ton of sense. Oh, it's really pretty. There's like the sun right in between like a bunch of clouds just like piercing through. What do you think, Chad? Living in or Betrayal? Betrayal any day. Alright, let's try it. Or both. Little agent of chaos. I mean, Betrayal's scary. Does it mean I want all my forces? I get rid of fun. I don't know. Just card intensive, like can be dead. Bad against disputes. Alright. Could do like 2 betrayal, 1 living, and even 2 and 2. You're not liable for this? No. It's fine. Even when I blame chats. Let's see if these forces end up doing anything for me. Look at that Flooded Grove. I can get Mortuary and just have every combination of mana. That's incredible stuff. Oh, maybe I should have gotten Sewers though. He's so formidable. I mean, I think formidable is just a fine draw, right? Actually puts a little pressure. It's nice that he can attack into subtlety and endurance without risking of dying too. You get to free roll an attack and get some damage in. Not the most exciting prediction. We should have gone for like numbers of bans and unbans like we usually do, I think. Who cares about Commander? When did we... How did Rhino trick me into like... Trick all of us, really? Rhino, you're a powerful... You're a powerful wizard. Powerful Jedi. I just start discarding the forces, or... I feel like I'm not gonna get there with these forces. I guess I can at least discard one. I think I'll get my own overlords. Alright, well, my one still has living in his deck. I got back another speaker. Okay. Subtlety's pretty nice. Alright, I'm letting you in charge of getting the link for the BNR as soon as it's up. Except I'm behind on time and this match is already all slow. Wistfulness killing my overlord? Sure. Surely that doesn't really matter, right? I think trying to hard cast a subtlety is good right now. All right, I have dude, I forgot I had betrayal in my deck and not oh my god, what am I doing? I guess I'll say go one time. Don't want to run into disputes. I feel like it's kind of obvious to have subtlety and they might have disputes. Maybe fight over it. I don't think I can afford to fight over it though. I have to worry about living ends. All that stuff doesn't count. No changes, no changes, no changes, no changes, no changes, no changes. Necro is restricted. And what about the commander stuff? Historic and alchemy, I'm not gonna count as 60 card formats, right? Plus it's rebalances. Do you know what happened to commander? Timeless counts, nah. The arena formats. I'm making an executive decision. I'm not counting that as. Biorhythm is unbanned. Lutri the Spell Chaser is unbanned but remain banned as a companion. Finally. Probably own a Biorhythm or two. Plus, it's not even like real changes. It's like balances. I don't know, lots of bans. Oh, chat. I don't know. Are we counting historic, really? I feel like the people who called no changes on 60 card kind of deserve to win. Well, let me finish this match and then maybe we can figure out what to do. What's a fair solution? Alright, I'm completely zoned out, but I think I'm supposed to agent, right? Agent and betrayal my opponent's face. Kolko says, as a neutral observer, we do not count historic. I don't know, man. Rhino, not only did you like... I don't know who's that. I'm trying to blame Rhino for the lack of clarity in the commander stuff. Ooh, Forger. Forger, there are living ends? That can't be good for me. Ooh, Kivaro. Kivaro's pretty spicy. Okay, what do I want to do? Speaker, discard subtlety, get endurance, maybe? I think I'm taking Kivaro. And then I kind of want to play Speaker. But maybe just hard cast Force. I think I'm going to cast Speaker. And I think I'm gonna get rid of subtlety. Hopefully I'm not slipping here. Even endurance now? Pretty cowardly. Hey, nice day to you too. I don't know, I feel like when I was mentioning like modern, standard, barely counting out pioneer was like kind of somehow it implies that we're not counting every arena format. But I don't know, this is too much responsibility. Cancel the prediction for all this. That was a good draw. I just stack with everyone. To block one, kill one. Just Overlord, I guess. Backup subtlety is probably good. Assuming. Since that's how they fight my endurance. Alright, you guys want me to Kivar double green their overlords. Why not? Sounds reasonable enough. Is it ever better to just get another overlord? Getting low on cards, but you want to put a living in on the stack. Can I interest you in endurance then? They need to have like subtlety, blue card, dispute, I think. Alright, you got it, Chief. Or endurance green cards dispute, that would also work. Alright, nice. Well, it looks like the betrayal plan was good, really good. Won me the game. It's obviously somewhat high variance though. The said GL loved the stream. Corky boy, who this hand is rough. Love this stream in general, love this stream like that. Modern mono white control. It's probably not a good matchup if I had to guess. Reprieve. Sweepers. Damofil Discarder. Does look like a yellowhat enjoyer playing a deck like that. I mean, at least I don't have a basic land in my open hand, but playing first, they're playing first, and they kept 7. I just bottom the sewers. And I can fetch, overlord, try and turn free, big living end, and go by holes. think they're just playing Living End. Just 3 Living End mirrors in a row. This is going on today. Well, yeah, I'd rather play a Living End mirror than a mono white control deck. Everyone in the tournament playing Living End, I'm getting pranked. That'd be gas. Never mind. What are we getting back? Just agent, right? Endurance doesn't do a ton. Yeah, this is Neo form, obviously. Only when they played on tap basic forest. But then obviously Planar Genesis now. They could easily beat 1 Force of Negation. I think Subtlety would have been the nuts, obviously. Alright, now what are my options? Just no options really, right? Just Living End. I mean, Living End's really good too against their creature. Man, they could have like consign mana up. They could have so many things, and their play was just mandrills. Seems kind of loose to play mandrills when you have consign in hand in that spot. Or not, I don't play Force Obligation. I got a block. You have another. Do I want to give them back mandrills, honestly? Let's see what I mill first. Just wait. Well, I think I want to at least play Halo Forger. Man, I could have mandrills plus Neoform. I mean, can they combo me still? They'll be at 13. I have some blockers. Endurance, Kivaro, Overlord, Generosant. If I play Forager as like another free turn clog, that's pretty slow. But I guess Subtlety doesn't even work anymore, right? Subtlety doesn't work anymore because they'll have the creature in play if I Living End. Can they put in a Traxine to play? I mean, the Traxide Gristlebrand. Just don't know like who wins if I Neoform. I mean, it can kill you. Can probably kill me. Do you have to cast it? And I can't cast a pack with no targets, right? That'd be kind of funny. When you pay X, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with mana value X from your ground without paying additional.
Happy be in our day, Mr. Streamer. Hunt, 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 XPDFR.
The goats. Bonjours. Second black mana. Does Boseiju do anything? Not really. I'm not sure they play Dispute main. They might. You never know. Play like Veil sometimes. Speaker. And if I just get Endurance, it's lethal. Can Speaker get a Subtlety, but then I can't cast it anyways. I just get Endurance. At this point. Bans or unbans happen. Only like Alchemy and Historic and Timeless changes, no paper format changes. And then a few commander changes too. Interesting. I don't remember if I've ever played that matchup before. Speed, Ashiok. That's probably it. Are you awakened the honor dead? What's better, Chad? Betrayal or Living End? In Living End was awkward for me. This game. And maybe just cut Endurance. Could be good if they're on the Oculus plan. But I'm not sure what else to cut. Guess I'm not gonna do Awaken. Awaken's a blue card though, it's kind of nice. Alright, not bad. I think I kind of wish that Endurance was a straight race though. Agent's gotta be good. I'm just gonna say go and just get Endurance into play. Start pressuring them. So having sync mana up is nice. Staka? Well, let's see it. Technology. Like, what's going on here? It's pretty aggressive living end. Wait. Betrayed. Oh. They just typed O in chat. To which I'll respond was XDD. The endurance in my hand is real good. What do you get here? Gristlebrand or Trexa? You only have one Gristlebrand. Galta? Does Galta kill them? I mean, it's gotta be Gristlebrand, right? Or Galta. One side, isn't it better to like Gristlebrand and draw a lot of forces and subtleties though? Wait, you guys really think Galta is better here? I'm getting Gristlebrand. Way more fun too. Didn't draw a fetch or anything? Yes, might as well endurance. Rather than discard everything to hand size. Endurance me or endurance them? Maybe I'll endurance them, make it as hard as possible for them to ever combo me. They're very friendly. Pyromancer chose to play first, and my hand does have an agent, but it's kind of atrocious. Like we have an affinity enjoyer. I think that sounds all too bad to keep. No black mana either. Dubs living ends. Nope. Any 5-card hand? Wow, that is an awful 5-card hand. I might actually mulligan. Alright, great hands. Snap keep. Surveil into something something. Keeping the land, you could kind of high roll an overlord maybe. I'm definitely keeping the street race, I think. And the fetch. And probably the ent. Alright, let's try this. Not a mirror match? Misty Rainforest, just every step of the way. It really is. Is living it just broken? Did someone like post on Twitter that they're on a 30-0 run and living in is unbeatable and stuff? Kind of off it, honestly, playing these mirrors. Oh, the Ender's gonna save me. From mulligan to 4. Unfortunately. I think I'm just gonna get a bunch of untapped lands. Just so I can at least cast Overlord if I draw it. And if I don't, I can just get a cycling land now or a surveil land now. They have the luxury of keeping a subtlety here. Doritos, $65 for it. Not just cheese, corn tostada, umami, hint of acidity. Could be good. I'd try it. Never drink anymore, but I'd make an exception, I think. I just want to jam an endurance now, I think. Bit of a desperate move, but Pro. I guess I should have not taught that endurance. Why do I think about the banned version with Splay? I don't know. I never played that version. I like the version with Overlords. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know, man. Modern's too complicated to know what's best unless you play like a million games and stuff. At least I think we have the technology for the mirror. Like this. All right. Is Depth Shadow playable? There's a new version so you can play it. Yeah, but they don't work the same way. They're like pretty different cards. I've only won the seats because the double black mode is all tough on the mana. Um, I'm not sure it's that good, honestly. It's like pretty expensive. The body's not like the biggest body ever. Might as well keep it, right? Is Speaker enough to only play 4 Casket? I mean, the deck was fine even before Speaker. I think so. I don't know. I think the deck's pretty consistent still. And Speaker helps. I think Speaker's pretty solid. Alright, let's see. Ashok's pretty good. Agent is good. This Fuse probably good. Kivara could be good. Probably greedy to keep the Kivara here. I mean, I can't tell you if this version's better than banned, but I like it. Let's see. Could just cycle a bunch of ends for now. I think it's the reasonable thing to do. Especially when they have mana up like that. Kind of want to keep that, I think. In a grindy game, it could be good. I need to worry about endurance into living end, though. I guess I'm not going to keep it. And this way I don't feel bad about cycling the end. Do they goats? I think they stole it from Avatar crossover. That was really good for them. They milled 4 creatures, so now like they have a good living end. Getting back endurance for my living end, so like yeah, naughty. It's been the third one, right? And then we played against blue green once. They got an endurance back. Should I cycle that ends? I don't immediately need the lands. What am I gonna try and force next turn? I need to force Ashok. I need to go for Ashok next turn. Ashok plus Disputes. It's kind of scary. If that's Subtlety Dispute. I mean, they need a lot, but if they have it all, there's nothing I can do. I might go for next turn, but I might want 5 mana for the turn after that right away. Like one Ent is not gonna save me against their graveyards. I don't think so, anyways. But one Ent plus something else, maybe. Still probably not. The problem is Agent into Betrayal on Overlord, that they can just go Endurance Living End. I'm kind of cold. Womp womp. Well, I guess maybe they're just fetching because Ashok's gonna resolve. They have it all. Alright, well. They still need to have agent, green card, etc. Endurance pitching agent. Oh well. Got completely high rolled. Like that's the spot where you wish you had living in your deck, because you could just living in back. I guess to get like Overlord trigger, a speaker trigger. Yeah, I guess living in wouldn't even be that good here, right? They even get to rebuild a graveyard right away. Go ahead and save me. Let's see. Or maybe they have something silly in their deck. Maybe they have an Atraxa. Because that's another reason not to play Traxa. Oh. Oh, I could have done Forager. Oh, that's another cool one, I guess. You can still like Forager living in if they have it. And fetch island 1821. I mean, I guess I need to just get an ant, right? Nice board, but can you beat a 5/7 reach? This is really very desperate. I don't think I'm dead on board yet. Yeah, quick math. Down to 1. Can agent get me there? Can agent bail me out? Mile 1. That's not a bad draw. Alright, nothing I could do this match. The boots? I don't know, why did I have 6? They could play a crypt. Affinity. Affinity is usually a really tough matchup. Land's kind of nice though. I don't think I should worry about the weapons, right? Do need to worry about that Urza Saga, so I need to go green, green. I got a cycle, that creator of mystery. First draw step living in, you'll love to see it. Should have known, should have just surveilled. Surveil living in straight into bin. Strong upgrade for the matchup. I think it's still for Alright, I'm gonna just let them have it all. Yeah, my opening hand was nice, but not much going on here. A decent bit of interaction, I guess. Alright, I guess I die if they ever resolve like a Claws of Gix or anything. I mean, what did I even get here? Did I even surveil? Did I just cast Endurance? I guess I'm just casting Endurance, right? Then casting Subtlety next turn. What a weird game. Oh. Hmm. I mean, that'll do, right? That'll do, pig. That'll do. Hold. I guess I should settle. Did I die to explosives? Only 6 damage, right? I should almost definitely subtlety that. He stabs them out if they have rebuke. Put on top. Ravager. They're just dead, right? Alright, they can kill, well, I probably still have to do it, right? To get back a Ravager, which doesn't solo me. I'm sure I'll keep that on top. They shuffled, they didn't have to. Pretty scary to have islets. That is OP's deck, just Affinity. Alright, so I could get Subtlety. Probably what I'm gonna get. Wow. Had a lot of redraws. Not a lot, but a few land plus rebuke. Some blockers, not explosive. I did a Cyro last time. They cut subtlety and endurances. Harvester against Emery and the tokens. Does that make sense? Endurance against Ravager. We're gonna have crypts and stuff. Maybe I really just want to try and play a mid-range game. Quick Living End seems like it could be good though. Could maybe cut one Living End. Trail against Affinity. Why not? First draw step Living End. Missed it. I just want to get Hedge Maze here. Even if it's tapped. Okay.
Hi, Gas.
So Crypt. Yo, bits. Thanks for the 49 months. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Chef played my lands. Agent, make them sack Crypt. And I get Street Wraith in play. At least makes them sack a Crypt. Buys me time. Probably fine, right?
Thank you. Keep
It
being
didn't sack
so good.
Crypt. Well, that was unexpected. No beats, appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words and happy anniversary to us. 4 years, let's go. And no respect for the ends. That's so unfortunate. And they're not making a token. They must have a counter spell. Only free Shabbos? What? Is that a joke or? Probably have to dispute that, right? It's gonna fall too far behind if I don't. I've been playing that Salta version for a long time. It's not ideal, but it's fine. You get Speaker now to get more agents. That said, I haven't played the banned version much recently, so alright, untap Black Source. Would be pretty good here. Same with us drawing dead. I can't even get untapped black mana anymore. We're gonna do exactly Watery Grave. Overgrown Tomb, I have 2 outs. Member could have just been a street race. Something like that. So close. Huh, damn. I guess that Dismember was not it. I gotta keep in all the cycling cards. If I'm bringing 4 mana cards, I just can't cut cycling stuff. It's just silly, I guess. Maybe Awaken is like too slow. As this member gets that free. That's not good enough. Maybe I'll only do free force. Maybe Awaken's just too bad against Urza Saga. Could be good. Could do nothing. Not nothing, I guess. Like worst case, it's like Ant, get back Ant, cycle Ant, and disenchant something on turn 3. The nuts, cool. Well, this sucks. Been good for a while. So silly. I mean, I guess at least Living End will get rid of Emery. It resolves, not nothing. Still have like a nice engine going on. If you know, we had like kind of a debacle was predictions and stuff. I had to cancel the prediction because I was not precise enough. It was kind of funny actually. Yeah. This matchup sucks, I know. Yeah, how many? Well, no, we did like no changes to 60 card, no changes to 60 card and commander, and kind of like permutation, like 4 different things like that. But we didn't precise if like historic and alchemy and stuff counted as that, so that was all awkward. Alright, I start making tokens. Maybe I just need to wait at this point. Oh, they're gonna get bubble, right? I guess I can't let them get bubble. Like that. Oh, I have another bubble. Okay, I was gonna say maybe I should have forced that, but probably not. Is it me or like a lot of games I'm just stuck on lands? Maybe I just need to play more lands. I'm gonna have one of these disciples. Yeah, I'm right, they can do that. Oh, this really sucks. Dude, Emery's so annoying. I mean, turn one crib bubble Emery is just. That's why I bring in Dismember. My draws just didn't line up well. I Dismember when it was useless. And this draw probably would have been their draw last game. I don't know. Alright, well. I think Culling Ritual still saves me. Burning out Endurance is a risky play versus them. Brother, and Endurance would have not saved me. I mean, Endurance saves you if you have like exactly everything perfect, but if your answer to Emery is Endurance, like, good luck. Alright. So we're saying there's a chance. Never mind, they just had it all. Great. like further rebuke. Oh, I won a die roll. I feel like it's the first die roll I win. I'm gonna disciple to that list. I'm not sure what I'm gonna cut though. Living in again. Lighted Strand. Might be right, just Bant. Maybe not. Blue black or black green. Oreos. That's a frog deck. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, doesn't feel like I can lose that game in a million years was my start, but we'll see. Could be a coward and get back a subtlety. Damn, one sheet tongue and speaker, it's like standard. Is Relic of Progenitus a good sideboard card versus Living End? Yeah, of course. The Culling Ritual card's been kind of great for me. I just play more and base my sideboard plan around it, like just play a value plan. Kind of still want to, if you do that, you can still counter them, so you have to make them use theirs, so you have to pressure them. Maybe you just keep in all the endurance and the subtleties and board out force and just really play a weird mid-range game. Not weird, but a little underpowered mid-range game. Oh no, I got both basics. Did I do it on purpose? I think I just drew them that way. I've played speaker pre-combats. Guys have something. They probably have one sheet tongue in hand. I'm gonna search, not worth it. Dude, how bad do I run, honestly, trying both basics against the field over index? That's some kind of sick joke. Why? Why me? Rio start into this should show. Alright, let's push some damage. I can block Asian, but then my next living ends. It's better. I mean, I could try and win the race. Problem with playing Hedge Maze is that it's really bad if they have another field of Ruin. Okay, that's good. Right, I have the Overlord coming. Maybe playing the Hedge Maze with Spew. Oh. Yeah. Maybe it was bad, I don't know. Obviously getting max punished. Silly. So tilting. Oh, that is lucky. I've had some good tub decks too. I think I cast it right. Maybe have another one-she. Alright, Overlords carrying me through the finish line, hopefully. Swamp Walk OP. Once in a while, right? All Swamp Walking Street Race shows up. Consign Spellbomb, Trespasser. It's gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna have to win another mid-range game, probably. Let's draw some spell snares, buddy. What about you draw a bunch of spell snares? What do you think about that? Force of Negation's pretty bad. Harvester's really good. Because I need to keep the cards I can actually cast. Maybe Speaker can go because it's too bad against Wan Shi Tong. Ritual kind of kills everything in their deck. But I need to get to 4 mana. Harvester. Kill some of the cheap stuff. A double black to cast it is going to be really tough. I mean, Speaker just as a beatdown card might just be okay, honestly. Do one Harvester. I don't know, Bowmaster just wrecks me. Wistfulness, Tree Trace. The usual. I'm not gonna have a million counter spells for calling a ritual. I think I'm just gonna try and play a flash game, I guess. Pro tips for a lower end draft. Haven't drafted much of it yet. I mean, if you're drafting with people who don't know what they're doing, elves is really good. But if you're drafting with people who know that they're doing, you just have to like draft a little scrap here and stuff. You're not gonna get like, you're not very often gonna get like perfect decks and whatnot. Not sure if that's really helpful though. I think white's a really good color. If you don't start with a bomb, starting was like there's the typo deck that are supported, but there's also the like white black's pretty good. Red black removal and like goblins was the blight energies can be good. Even white red sometimes. Apparently green, 5 color green. It's kind of an interesting format, honestly. You also like get really paid off if you find the one, except for goblins. If you find one of the type decks that is not drafted at your table, whether it's like elf, merfolk, elemental, maybe even goblins sometimes, you can get really paid. Especially if it's elves. But like it's good to speculate on the strong commons, like even if you have like one of my best drafts on Arena I just started was like 2 bomb elves cards and then ended up elementals, but like if you pick 5, you see one of the good uncommons, like especially the Eclipse ones, or one of the good lords, like the Merfolk Lord or the Elf Lords. You might want to just take that and see if maybe that's really open. All right, let's see. Generous Ant against Wan Shi Tong, not great. Salty against Bowmaster, not great either. Could just take Street Wraith, I guess. Kind of middle of the road option. I'm coming, I'm just my boy doing me dirty like that. Must be nice, like to just not have a functional mana base and have double blue into Field of Ruin. Wonder what it's like. Kind of tilting. I mean, I'm a little harsh, but there are like these lists are like 2 blue sources short of even being able to cast Wan Shi Tong on 2. They probably have like freaking consign now. I'm just gonna get wrecked. Whatever, what can I do? Just gotta pray. I don't know, maybe I could just play an endurance here. No, I'll just make them have it. And make them have it again next turn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, easy game. Any plans to play more pre-modern? I mean, probably just not out of the blue, but maybe a challenge if it lines up, bro. Just easy. Being a little salty here for sure, but past few rounds have been a little tilting. Kind of life of a living in player though, to be fair. Apparently they don't have a counter spell or consign. Alright, consign dodged. logic knots. Credit cards. It's fine. Surely they can't draw like that 2 games in a row. Just literally stack their top 20 cards, top 10 cards. Varants, I mean, I have to fetch to get to draw and they have a 5/5. Kind of screwed, honestly. Alright, you got me. Guess I'll bring in the Dismember as well. I just got Deceit. Doesn't seem like anything special. Now we're gonna get 6 mana either. There's gotta be blue-green, right? I don't hate it. Kind of awkward though. I mean, it's good for later. Do I have time for that? I don't think so. What do we think about the BNR updates? I mean, kind of what I expected for the formats I play, standard and modern, and no changes. Makes sense to me. Guess I could wait a turn. Don't have to jam here to counter, right? Dude, I just mailed the mortuary and this is what I draw. Rough. Maybe that was bad, I don't know. Maybe I was more time than I thought I did, but also like I drew like kind of this, I don't know. I should just counter that, use my mana, slow them down. So bad though, but doesn't do it, it's fine. I had no black cards when I binned the mortuary, just drew 2 overlords. If I get black-green now, I can't get it with Ant later. Like, I just need a basic swamp in my sideboard or something silly in my main deck. Deck seems pretty popular. I mean, I'll actually kind of play that deck and just play a mono blue version, so. Oh my god, I didn't see where Skikity was in chats. Mongo. This is logic knots. Just too strong. I know someone has aspiring spike brain rot when they're just putting logic knot in their decks. I'm just being straight up mean. Toxic, yeah. You guys love it though. Everyone's acting all like high and mighty. Come on. Black source one time. Wait, should I play endurance here? Should I use that mana to play endurance? I don't think I'm able to play an agent this turn. I can play an overlord if I draw it anyways. I'm gonna play endurance. Because it could be scared of like land agent here. That's a good draw. Yeah, the anti against the second knot. I mean, Dispute might not be able to counter a spell anymore, like a counter spell, but I can counter like a one sheet on maybe. Not a bad draw. Okay. How many living ends I have left? 2. Yeah, 12. Charles Agent could be good. Hard casting a creature is really bad if they have another subtlety. Now let's really play 4. What did they pitch? Oh no, they hard cast it, right? I'll just take agent. Wait, what'd you do here? Make them use a counter spell now? So they can one sheet tongue for 4. I can kill it. But then they might have another one. Agent's also a 2/2. Stuff. Okay. I have one more agent I need to deal with. Need to not die to my creatures. Probably the last match. No, 4 left. Maybe make top 8. My breakers are not the worst. 50 time just 1, 2. Spiromancer. Alright, what you got? Consulted for 6 cards. Tanked for a while. This opponent just like flooded. Just shocked. That's not good. Riddler? No. Might as well do it now, right? I'll let them draw something. Cavaro? Alright, well, let's start by attacking. Dispute. It could be like Bowmaster plus Consign. Nothing? So they don't have Bowmaster. Could have like Console plus Consign? Probably just say go, no? They're playing around my disputes. Yeah, I don't know. Damnation. Well, I'm glad I didn't jam. Holy. Okay, I have 3 cards left. Okay, they're tapped out. I have an Overlord coming up too. What can I do? Can Kavar Bowmaster? Yeah. So they need exactly subtlety. They'll have no cards left. Alright. Such Cavaro. It's kind of funny. Funny way of winning. I did enough complaining. Never fails. It's oh no. Too late. I got ghosted already. Oh yeah. Damn. Oh well. Let's open it on according to Goldfish. Zoo. Alright, I'll be right back. I think that dude is like shameless, too. He's probably like, and you can probably add him. Oh, maybe not. Ragavan, matchup can be tough. Def, 1 consign in the main, +3 stubborn. Okay, good hand. Mulligan. Lost the die roll. My notes on this dude. Mardu Energy versus Mono White. Didn't play Bowmaster when I had one card and was ephemerate. Super sus. Was in my chat at 2-4 in a challenge. It's like we even have a repeat offender. Ooh. Under city sewers? What's opening up to? Fatal push. Oh, I guess he could have like one sheet on. I should have fetched. Blood crypt. Okay. Emperor of Bones. Must be nice. I guess I got punished for who the fuck plays Greg Sister Animator, yeah. Probably not my greatest matchup. Is it mid-range or reanimator? Should I keep that endurance? I'll keep endurance. Never been this confused. I think they're just playing like Archons and stuff. So Archon persist, etc. Oh, sucks to get paired against a cheater for potentially top 8. Or just shameless in chat. I wonder where he's from. Where his comeback's from. Does anyone know that guy? It's he's in chat. He cheats. He's always in. You can look. He's in chat right now. He's always in chat when I play against him. He's like doesn't give a fuck. Like blatantly shameless. He's garbage. I don't know if you can report these people or not to like Magic Online. I wonder if they care. You can kind of do whatever they want, right? Try to add proof. I mean, literally every time I play against him, he's like, he's here. He's made like suspicious plays. It's like the same name. I don't know. I mean, the proof, I mean, define proof. Every time I play against him, he appears in my chat. Not cheating, it's 100% cheating. Literally what cheating is, gaining an unfair edge, gaining an unfair advantage. Literal definition of cheating. He's like, he also like, you could do it without like being in my chat. He just can't even be bothered. What the hell? No, just. Some would say the bot that tells you what lists the player lets you was not cheating. No, bad argument. Anyone can look that up. You can literally like just look it up, just Google my name, Google their names, just like making it easier. Everyone has access to it. All right, so let's see. I don't know what I should do. Might not be as effective when you can see what I'm doing, but whatever. I don't know, I'm kind of tilted now. See what we got rid of. Sorry. How many cards is Oculus? 5 or 6? Been a while. Asking for a friend. 6. Alright, chat, you get to see my hand. This big cheats gets to see my yeah. Probably was 4 cards in hand. Let's see. Overlord's not for a little while. Charlotte Sagen could be awkward against 5, so you can make it a 6-7. And I can only have less. Could also just have Persist Archon. I could guess I could get another Endurance maybe. That frog's gonna be a problem though. I don't know what to do. I don't have anything good I can get with speaker, I think, in that spot. I mean, agent could be good, I guess, if they don't have Archon and stuff. It's pretty risky. He has Deceit. I think maybe I just get an agent. And go from there. Now I have to decide what I want to discard. Deceit or agent? Maybe Deceit's just good here. I don't know. 4-2, yeah, but this matchup seems kind of tough. Where did the chat go? Just taking a screenshot, I guess. Wait, I guess the image doesn't show. It was just a screenshot of the chat itself. They weren't here before. You had to refresh your chat, but it didn't show up. No, I know. Alright, looks like I got gods. Damn, just extra tilting to lose to cheaters. Can someone just clip it? I don't know. This way I have like the clip to show that like he's in my chat, and every time we play he's in my chat. It's not the first time. Just I don't know, because I'm trying to take a screenshot, but I feel like it's taking the screenshot from maybe just the chat, or someone can just clip that. Are we on the betrayal plan? You know what? I think I was maybe so tilted I forgot I was on the betrayal plan. I don't know why I didn't get a Charlotte's agent. I was just, yeah, silly. Sucks life of a streamer. I was dead now. I guess I was dead on board anyways. 7. Yeah, I know, like, I mean, you can definitely, like, just open my stream, I don't know, incognito or whatever. I don't know how people do it usually, but this guy can't even be bothered. Yeah, I don't know where to ask. Maybe just not sure who deals with that stuff.